Welcome back to the Rhode Show. This morning in the Buzz, it's basically summer, and as we start to return to normal, a lot of folks are ready to get and begin to travel and maybe hit an amusement park. Now, the new Avengers campus just opened at Disneyland in California, which a lot of people are excited about. And visitors to London can check out this 82-foot transparent swimming pool.
Yeah, as you can see, it's suspended between two apartment buildings, and it floats more than 100 feet above ground level. So it got us to thinking about taking risks and being a thrill seeker. And I like how at least there's like pools on the side.
Yeah.
Where if you want to be part of the pool but not on that part, you can still do your thing.
Sure.
But would you take the plunge?
Would I go in that pool?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'd go in that pool. Absolutely, I'd go in that pool.
I think it looks really fun.
I think it looks really fun too.
Not skinny dipping, of course, but
no.
I'm kidding. You gotta throw it out there. Come on, we're all thinking it.
Yeah, I mean, poor person down below.
I think if you're there and you're up there and you're like, oh come on, when is another opportunity? This made me think of years ago when I went to Las Vegas, and there is this Palms Casino.
Right.
And at one of the bars, I think like 40 some odd flights up, you can, it reaches out, you're outside, and there's this one square that's clear, and you can stand on it, and
you're out.
All the way down.
Right.
And I thought, oh gosh, it's like it really does kind of get you that like weird vertigo. But I stood on it because I thought, how many times am I going to be here and get this opportunity? So I'm all for stuff like this. I have gone skydiving. I love the thrills. I love a good roller coaster.
But neither one of us.
I can't do ones that
But neither one of us will do the teacups in Disney.
No. Well, we could do them, but that would be the end of my Disney trip for the day because
we don't do spinny rides.
If the point is just to spin you, no. But if it's a big drop or crazy speeds, I'm all for it.
Right. I think when I was younger, I would do crazier things. But then the older you get to a point and you're like, God, do I really want to die? Do I really want this feeling
like I get hurt from this?
Yeah. It's like, do I really want this feeling of I'm going to die? I've been in planes like the ones you see at the air show that just nosedive to the ground with no top, and you have to put the parachute on. I've done that, before with it flipping. I've flown with the Thunderbirds at
crazy speeds.
At crazy speeds with 8 Gs, and I've done that. But then the older I get, I'm like, I don't think I should be doing this anymore.
Or what's my day like afterwards?
Right.
Can I go take a nap after this? It's gonna take a lot out of me.
Because I don't want to feel sick the rest of the day.
We went to Canopy Lake Park for this show.
Right.
And we'd go on just about everything, but the one where it shot you up and dropped you, you said,
I'm out on that. No. I'm not going to do that. Like the roller coaster, we did the roller coaster. That was fun.
Right.
And the metal roller coaster was much smoother than the rickety roller coaster.
Oh, I know, but I kind of like
it's still fun.
Bouncy, shaky of the wooden roller coaster.
That's fun. Yeah, but I think it's the older I get when you're sitting there and you're like,
it's so fun.
Should I be doing this? Really, should I be doing this?
When we've gone skiing.
Right?
And here I am, and I'm thinking like, I'm going so fast. And then we look back at the footage and I'm like, pizza slice,
right.
back and
yeah, we're just crawling along.
I'm so nervous of hitting that one icy patch where one ski goes for a minute, where I look back to when I was like 11, 12, and I'm like, okay, let's go, whee!
Right.
And now, but you're right, now I'm like, how's my back gonna feel?
Right. Exactly.
My elbow's a little weird.
Yes, it's so true. It's so true.
Start to make excuses.
I will fly, and I don't care if it's upside down. I don't care what it's doing, but I'm not jumping out.
Okay.
I'm not jumping out of the plane. I have no. There are people who really want to do that. I have no interest in jumping out of the plane. I like being in the plane. I don't care if it's like this.
Right.
Don't care if it's doing that.
Right.
But I'm not jumping out.
Do anything in the plane.
In the plane is fine.
Out of the plane, not so much.
I'm not jumping out.
No.
Right, yeah.
But then you did say you wanted to go hang gliding.
But hang gliding I would do.
Which is like so exposed, and you're like, I hope the breeze is right.
Well, you got a little bit of a, it's
okay.
It's there and it has the wings and it's working. It's not like one of those.
Kite.
But it's not like I hope the thing's going to work.
But you've seen a kite,
I've seen a kite.
On like a kind of windy day when someone's like trying to figure it out and the thing's like, wait, nope.
Maybe,
Just saying.
Maybe I shouldn't do that then.
I don't know if hang gliding is
Well,
still be cool, but
first of all, guys, you know I'm the world's biggest wimp.
yeah, I don't think Brendan
Yeah,
would
no,
go
he's
jumping
not
out
doing
of
any of
anything.
this. He's not doing any of
He
it.
wouldn't jump off the second
No.
step.
My idea of thrill seeking is ordering a decaf.
Yes.
Oh,
And
watch out.
You both know that I once fell ill at Disneyland on It's a Small World After All.
Oh,
Did you?
remember?
Wait, is that,
did?
is that,
I once
is that true?
Yes, because I don't handle rides well at all. I don't like
But
to.
it's
It's not
like
a ride.
sitting.
That's not even a ride.
It's
Let
like
me-
sitting in the chair over here.
Let me continue.
There weren't any waves.
I had decided this day that I was going to go on all the rides. I said, I'm
Okay.
going to do the roller coasters, I'm going to do everything, I'm going to step up to the plate and do it. And by like the second one, I was starting to feel it, and I went on It's a Small World, and I halfway through the ride, I felt extremely sick. So for comedic purposes, I fell ill on.
Wasn't near the little hula dancers that are just going like that?
They made me dizzy. Yes, I smell Roadshow Rewind material. Okay, let's check in with our viewers out there to see. They would just continue to mock me. I can't take it. I'm very sensitive, right? Jean's up first in terms of our viewers. Here's what she has to say. She's seen the pool. I've seen it. No thanks. A thrill for me nowadays is remembering why I went into the kitchen. Absolutely. When asked if Heather would go in the sky pool, she says never. No, I'm with you, Heather. My brother, on the other hand, probably would go into that pool. James says, I've never been to the UK, but I remember my first time getting on the skydiver at a carnival, and I thought that was me being a daredevil. Yeah, we all have different levels of what we'll do. And Linda ends today's comments with, I am definitely not a thrill seeker, and I would be afraid that if too many people, it would make it, let's try this again. I would be afraid that if too many people would make it break. Absolutely, yeah, I'm with you, Linda. That's not for me. Thanks, everyone. Keep those comments coming so I can massacre them right here on the show. You can follow us at The Road Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave your Facebook Live buzz topic for us every morning, and you never know, I may mess it up right here on the air.